You are currently sitting between four old, peeling walls in the deep silence of the night, hearing nothing but the faint, rhythmic hum of your computer fan and watching the pale moonlight bleed through the window. This is your level 1 beginning. On the faded, yellowed white desk in front of you, there is nothing but a second-hand keyboard with worn-out letters, an old processor that freezes during every render, an old laptop that overheats the moment it faces even a slight load, and a cheap, aging dynamic microphone that adds a hiss to your every breath. Shielding yourself against the cold and cruel walls of the algorithm with the immense creativity and steel discipline inside you, you hit the upload button on your very first video. From that moment on, for days and weeks, you log into your Creator Studio dashboard every 5 minutes just to check the video's analytics. And finally, that single view appearing on the screen, a comment written by someone in a distant country who doesn't know you at all saying, "I like this, keep going," grants you an infinite power as massive as a superhero's. Yet you know very well that this path of growth will demand greater sacrifices with every passing second. Every single night, while everyone else is asleep, you wait for the 1080p 60 frames per second's render queue in Adobe Premiere Pro. Your eyes turn bloodshot and unbearably exhausted from fine-tuning LUTs in color grading and analyzing the decibel fluctuations across the compressor and limiter bars of your audio frequencies. To perfect the delivery and emphasis of every single sentence in the script, you rewind and listen to the exact same second dozens of times because you are a YouTuber who believes in realistic details and technical precision. You sacrifice the most precious hours of your youth just to scrub away that annoying background noise of a sound effect and eliminate the static hiss. Time passes, and you step into level 3. You have finally reached 1,000 subscribers, and the passion within you morphs into a serious addiction, a professional craft. Now, that old microphone is gone from your desk, replaced by a mid-tier XLR-connected device that improves audio quality even if just a bit, alongside an external audio interface assisting your laptop. But this level is also where you encounter your first serious obstacles: the sudden stagnation of view counts, the algorithm's stubborn refusal to push your videos onto people's homepages, and the initial creeping inner doubts start to trouble you. Is this the right path? Spins in your mind, but you do not let that creative fire die out. Instead, you double down on your discipline, refining your video editing style every day and learning to apply a 5-second hook and dynamic transition tactics to retain viewers. Though the fatigue in your eyes deepens, you memorize keyboard shortcuts to slash another second off your editing time with every video. Because you are no longer just someone uploading random videos, you are a student, striving to master the hidden mechanics of this digital universe and the psychology of the audience. Months replace months, years replace years, and you find yourself at level 6. This is a peak where numbers are measured in the hundreds of thousands. Your first serious sponsorship offers roll in, and your digital identity is recognized by vast crowds. That old, overheating laptop is replaced by a desktop computer boasting a powerful graphics card and a modern processor. Your camera upgrades from a phone to a device capable of 4K shooting with an f1.8 aperture lens, granting you that deeply desired background blur. You now build the lighting for every shot using a 3-point lighting setup, spending hours in front of the color wheels panel to elevate your grading to a professional grade. Yet, within this technical evolution, a dark, hidden side rears its head. You are no longer a completely free creator. You are turning into a slave to the audience. Every time you open your creator dashboard, your heart rate spikes. A slight dip in views or likes spirals you into an internal depression because your viewers expect more flawless, grander projects every single time, and this expectation transforms into a weight that grows heavier on your shoulders each day. And finally, you reach level 10, the absolute peak, the highest summit of this digital empire. It is the moment when millions of people hang on your every word, waiting for every video you share, and you have become one of the most recognizable figures on YouTube. Now, there is no trace left of that old level 1 laptop or cheap microphone in your studio. They have been replaced by a massive, custom liquid-cooled rig, professional acoustic insulation panels lining the walls, dynamic RGB light strips shaping the room's atmosphere, the latest model full-frame 4K cameras, ultra-fast expensive lenses with an f1.2 aperture, and a custom-designed studio desk. You possess immense capital, global influence, and unimaginable success. Yet the darkest, most honest reality, hiding behind these blinding lights, gnaws away at you from the inside out, day by day. You bear an unbearable burden on your shoulders, along with the relentless, merciless pressure of an algorithm that never stops, ready to forget you and promote someone else, the absolute second you lag behind by a single step. At 3 a.m., during that quiet hour, when everyone in the city is dreaming sweet dreams in their warm beds, you sit entirely alone under the cold, artificial LED lights of your studio, staring at the YouTube analytics panel, watching the rise and fall of your CTR, click-through rate, and watch time graphs. And in that precise moment, you realize that no matter how magnificent this digital world appears from the outside, it is actually just as fake and filled with unbearable loneliness. You understand that this isn't just a career or fame. It is a massive life cycle to which you have sacrificed your entire youth, energy, health, and pure soul. Time flows at the speed of an algorithmic feed, and you cannot even notice how fast you are aging inside this endless race. Finally, many years pass. Now, as an old, professional master creator, with silver hair and deep lines of digital fatigue etched onto your face by those ruthless screens, having finally quieted all the youthful storms and numbers wars within you, you look out the massive window of your silent studio into the rainy darkness of the city, and suddenly, in a small window of an old crumbling building directly across the street, you spot a faint, flickering camera light piercing the darkness of the night. Behind that light, you notice a young kid passionately waving his hands, speaking into a microphone with a raw, fearless fire burning in his eyes. That kid looks so profoundly, so spiritually familiar to you, because he is your exact, unforgettable level 1 self from 30 years ago, possessing absolutely no technical resources but challenging the entire world with the fire inside him. In that very second, all the exhaustion of the decades and those beautiful yet heavy memories of success vanish all at once. You feel the endless cycle of this torch, this creative legacy, and succession settle deep within the center of your soul. Watching that young kid through the warm breath fogging up the window glass, you smile gently because you know perfectly well now that even if the cameras turn off, the studio lights fade, and all the screens in the world go completely black, the stories crafted with a pure soul and the footprints left behind will continue to live forever in this world, passed down from generation to generation.